In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, Michael Harris was a one-man...
I ain't feeling away. I came far from accepting defeat. Made it down with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart on they sleeve. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that the supreme. Nah, the NLFTS, black culture, the blueprint. No with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same. Needed my space. Be evil, but look good in the face. They haphazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They haphazard, but I'm I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go, and starting this one, Braxton Garrett. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Locked in right now. He's 5 for 7 in the series. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Stays alive. And he deals. Line drive, caught. Take a look at the lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Orlando Arcia.
Well, he's up to a dozen. That's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boog. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Olson is set down. Runner tags and goes to third. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run shot, his 22nd homer of the year. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Austin Riley. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Line drive, base hit. Riley around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Orlando Arcia. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins coming up. Welcome back. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now the shortstop, John Birdie.
The shortstop, John Birdie.
The pitch. Popped up. Arcia should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Right side, and that's just foul. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Good eye right there.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jorge Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's to third. Riley fires to first, Out number 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. Top of the second, here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Garrett back to work. And he takes a strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Now
that extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Michael Harris, next up for the Braves, led off this game with a double. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Murphy, round second on his way to third. He's in there. It's 5-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Braxton Garrett done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Sixto Sanchez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Harris leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edward Cabrera up and loosening in the pen. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, a man aboard, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Grissom around second, headed for third. Birdie with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Matt Olson goes deep. His 31st home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one the other way. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now third base, Austin.
So up next, Austin Riley. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 11-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Cabrera.
Number 27, Edward Cabrera.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. Hammer, base hit. Ozuna round second on his way to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 12-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So here's Murphy now. Singled and scored his first time. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now the center fielder,
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 13-0.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Murphy around third. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So the Marlins go with a new arm, David Robertson.
number 19, David Robertson.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one's back. and that is gone. His 31st home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here is Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Robertson, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Strike two.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now back, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Knocks it down.
Now back, the third baseman. Austin.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And here is Austin Riley. And that's in there for strike one. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped to third and caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 on with 1 out. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Not in time. He's safe.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
New pitcher for the Marlins, number 33.
Number 33, Andrew
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one ripped into right. Could be extra bases. Arcia coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chisholm gliding to his right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance. It heads back to second.
Now batting, designated hitter, Vaughn.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. Now to the bottom of the second. Braves on top, 21-0. Bottom of the inning, Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
The Y to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The left field.
Digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Charlie Morton's got the nickname Ground Chuck because of all the ground balls that he gets. And it's a guy that I think about that curveball. When you think about Charlie Morton, he will throw 5, 6, 7 in a row if he has to.
Legit an Uncle Charlie. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. This one high in the air to left center. Harris makes the play, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna, 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Here comes a pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ripped on a line to center. And he boots it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he'll make it around to third on the throwing error.
Back-to-back base hits. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Olsen around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard, and now Austin Riley. 0-1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Throws across the diamond and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. In the air, right field. Soler getting an angle on it and makes the grab. Runner tagging for third, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
That to right. That one hops against the fence. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And a rope into center field, base hit. Arcia around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen. And now Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Barnes, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Braves lead this one 25-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the rookie third baseman, Jacob Amaya. And a pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. Strike 2. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Murphy makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John.
Back to the top of the lineup, John Birdie at the plate. First time up was a pop out. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and
New inning getting started. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. On a line, base hit.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now back. First base.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on 3. It's 28-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Fought off foul. Strike 2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And a base hit into right. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
Man at second with 1 away. Now in for the Braves, Marcel Ozuna. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive, base hit down the line. In comes the run from third to add on, and they extend their lead.
Back-to-back singles. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Now fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead continues to grow. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That one's in there, 0-1. Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Vaughn Grissom will hit next. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That smash towards center. Chisholm flashes the leather on the running catch. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Bottom 4, here's Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman,
And here it comes. There's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he deals. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Steven Oker gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Matt Olson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And a pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Back here in Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
You know, these Marlins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
So up next, Brian De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One down. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Out towards left center. Ozuna should have it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Jacob.
And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Amaya went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike one. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. Leading off, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ozuna, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The pitch. Smoked into left, base hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. On the ground, 2 ball. Birdie over to second. How about that double play? So 2 down now, and here is Sean Murphy. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one hit to right. Can't get there, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 5 for 5.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Nick Fortes. Morton back to work. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And the righty deals. That one lifted to left. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away now.
Now that second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. That's in there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Here's Acuna now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here comes a pitch. That one hammered center field. Back there. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And that one hammered out of here. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
A.J. Puck on the pitch here.
Every time you see me, I got something new.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And that one's gone.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soler squeezes it, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive. Nice grab.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a two-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
And in scoring position with two away. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. In the air, right side. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a base hit. Murphy around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the two-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Set for the last half of the seventh, and at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Albies drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In there for strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
In the air to left center. Ozuna should have it. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's a big power threat. Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
This to third. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Olson. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they extend their lead. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is liner, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
New pitcher now, Tanner Scott. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. That's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And that one fouled off. Murphy off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm going back some more, and it hits the fence. Cut off, now a throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Chisholm makes the play, and that ends the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder,
Morton into his 8th inning of work. Siggy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter,
So now here's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone. And I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there. And he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Scott measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. Knocks it down to the hole.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Matt Olson next up for the Braves. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm ranging back. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. So a man aboard, Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves. Foul ball. One out and a runner at second. This one in the air center field. Chisholm going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags up for third.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. That's a laser base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Murphy around second, headed for third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. And a big swing and a miss. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Soler puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Left-hander out of the bullpen, A.J. Minter. This is his first appearance of the season. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Ozuna puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John.
And the batter will be the shortstop, John Birdie.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Miami, Garrett Hampson. That's in for a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
They say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like we will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome.
Time for the ball game. 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon.